Hi everybody, I'm Steve.
And I'm LG.
And this is Offsides.
And this is our friend Bert, who just really wanted to join us for a majority of this episode.
Yeah.
So we told him sure, he could stay.
And he's also here, I think, because somebody celebrated a birthday this past week.
Ooh, him?
You, dope.
Oh,
Happy
yes.
birthday, LG. She turned the big 4-0 this week.
Great skin, right?
Anyway, let's get right into it. Our fantasy football musts and busts.
This week we're doing things a little bit differently with our musts and busts, since I have been deemed unreliable when it comes to giving you your bust.
LG has had a rough couple of weeks.
Steve will take over your busts, I'll give you the musts. So this week we teamed up and we looked at running backs. My must for the week comes to us from the New Orleans Saints. It's Tim Hightower. Hopefully you picked him up off the waiver wire the last couple of weeks. I know that you're thinking, well, Denver's defense is pretty tough. We'll hold it right there. It's their pass defense that is the tough part of the team. It's the rush defense that's given up 9 total touchdowns for the season and is ranked the 3rd worst in the NFL. So I think if you have Tim Hightower on your fantasy team, you gotta start him and hopefully he scores for you.
My bust of the week comes from the Washington Redskins. Mr. Matt Jones, I'm sorry, but I have to sit you down this week. Minnesota's D has been very, very good against the run thus far throughout the season. And over the last few weeks, you've lost your starting job to rookie Rob Kelly. Coach Jay Gruden said he has to earn his spot back. Talking to you, Matt. So I just don't actually see you getting enough carries to be worthy of a fantasy lineup. I think Rob Kelly is going to have a lot of carries against a very tough Minnesota D. Sorry, man. Our Suicide
Survivor
Eliminator Picks of the Week.
If you are still in it, well, then more power to you. We got some limited picks left. I'm kind of doubling up on teams, but I think these guys are going to do it for you.
Who do you think
That we think.
that Bert thinks?
What? Let's pick.
Washington, New Orleans, Jacksonville, Jets, Chicago, Green Bay, Kansas City, Atlanta, San Diego, Arizona, Dallas, New England,
Cincinnati. We just want to let everyone know that was the first time we went through that whole list without having to do it twice.
We're pretty good. We're getting better at this job.
Week 10, and we're finally getting the hang of it. As always, we want you to play along too, so submit your picks in the comments below, and we will shout you out. And we have to give a special shout out to a man of many names this week.
He could be known as Scooter.
Or Mad Dog.
Perhaps Whispers.
Bobby Backboards.
Bobby Bullet.
Mr. Bob Caputo, Steve's dad.
Hey.
He had 11 right.
Hey.
Congratulations, our friend. Thank you so much for playing along.
What? Me? I win? Me? Birdie. Hey, it's time for your segment, your pick of the week.
It's time, all right? Go pick, and then we're going to go talk about it, all right?
All right.
Bye, Bert. Take it away. Bert picked the Arizona Cardinals. You see why he's a big fan.
He's been a big fan for the last year and a half now.
Of his whole life.
Of his whole life.
How long he's been alive. Arizona is playing San Francisco, and talk about one of the worst pass and rush defenses in the NFL. They got it there. It's really going to be the David Johnson show.
Or Palmer could possibly throw for multiple touchdowns. I think San Francisco opens the door for a lot of offensive scoring. Start your Arizona Cardinals this week in fantasy. Right, Bert?
That's right, Bert. And Bert is now 6-3.
Oof.
Hopefully he moves on up to 7-3. Better than a lot of teams that are looking for first place. Better than their record. So we got your back, Bert. Nice pick.
And that does it for week 10 of Offsides.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy that Bert was heavily influenced in this episode.
Usually we're spending the whole time trying to keep him quiet while we do this, so it's nice to have him involved this week.
As always, play along with us, submit your picks, and until next week, I'm LG.
I'm Steve.
See ya.